Hey, thanks for coming by. This is Ryan with Eureka Tents. So pumped you're here because I'm going to show you guys the new Boondocker Hotel. It's a 6-person tent. It fits the whole family, plus your friends, your dog, whatever you got. We got a little garage off the side for your bikes and your toys. I'm going to show you how to set it up, and we're going to get you guys ready for your next big adventure. Let's get started. Let me just explain quickly. All of our new car camping tents come with our wet side, dry side duffel bag. At the end of your camping trip, if your fly is wet or it's got some dew on it and you're packing it up, you're going to take it home to dry out, go ahead and pack it on this side and then keep all your dry stuff on this side so it stays nice and organized. You'll also find when you open this up, instructions are sewn right into the bag. They're right on top. Easy to read, easy to follow. And like I said, here's your tent fly. Here are your tent poles. Now there's a lot of them. I'm going to leave them in here. They're organized and they're in this little cool compartment. So we'll come back for those. Your tent body, and rolled into the tent body, you'll find your gear caddy for inside the tent and your footprint. And then in this other little compartment here, tent stakes. Start with your footprint. Now unfold your footprint and look for the black tab. You'll see you have a red and a black tab. The black tab is going to be your corner of the tent. Again, that black tab, if you're in the tent or on top of the footprint, it's on your right. If you're looking at the tent, it's on your left. Let's grab the tent body and roll this out. Now we're gonna look for that black tab again. All right, here's the black one. All right, so now we've got the tent in place. We're gonna set up the leg poles separately, and then we're gonna set up the top poles. So these are the leg poles. The leg poles have little knobs at the bottoms here. We'll put those to the side. The roof poles are all connected together with this single speed hub in the middle. You can see that. So we'll extend this out like so. The shock cord should fall right into place. And now we're ready to go. These little red hubs here on the black poles, these are going to be where your leg poles insert into and give extra stability. So let's get this set up. What we want to do is lay this on top of the tent and then work our way around the tent and look for these red tabs here. These are little pockets that our holes are going to sit into. So let's locate all of those little red pockets. On these clips, you'll notice there are black tabs and red tab clips, right? So line up the black poles with the black tabbed clips and the red poles with the red ones. So here's one of our pockets. Do this on all 4 pockets. You can go ahead, because when this gets set up, it's going to be pretty high. Go ahead and clip these in place. Now we have the roof of the tent all set up. Next, the leg poles. So we'll grab a set of poles like this. Excellent. This longer, narrower gauge pole that I'm setting up here, this one is going to be used when we set up the vestibule. So it's okay to set it up now, but just set it aside. Continue setting up the rest of your leg poles. I'm going to use this pole to start. Like I said, this end here is what goes into the bottom, into the grommet. This long silver piece here is going to go into this red hub. So I'm going to go ahead and set this one up first. One goes in there, then connect it to the grommet. Do that one more time so you can see it. Here's the grommet. You can put it in either hole. We can adjust that later. So let's do the other side of this. Now we're starting to see this tent come together. It's looking pretty cool. Now we have the main tent body set up. Go ahead and pull your ground cloth underneath. Go ahead and put your clips in place. Let's put the fly on. All right, so this black tab is going to match up to this corner here. I'm gonna try and get this over the tent to the back. All right, worked. Now, something else you guys are gonna notice too as you're pulling this fly over, your guy lines are attached, which is really helpful. So you don't have to go hunting for those in the bag. Excellent. All right, now that you've got it in place for the most part, go ahead and work your way around the tent looking for these, the clips. And clip those clips right at the place here at the corners of the tent. Doing this will help you hold the position of the fly as you set up the rest of the tent. All right, when we were setting up the leg poles, we also set up this narrower gauge tent pole here, and that is for the garage. So take this pole that's already been set up, and we are going to slide it into the sleeve right here on the garage. Slide this guy right in here. We take the ends and we place the ends right into the grommets. Excellent. Okay. Now, to get this final piece in place, we're gonna have to stake this down. So we go back to the bag, 2 tent stakes. For this, we're just gonna use this guy line that's already attached to the tent. Take our stake right through the end. We're just gonna put it there to hold it in place. Do the same thing with this, other side. Now, we have set the guy lines out. Make some adjustments here with the legs. Make sure we're nice and tight along the bottom of the tent. And go ahead, grab the rest of those stakes and stake out your tent. So working around the tent, we'll just find these webbing corners and place a stake through. Drive that down into the ground and continue your work right along the edge of the tent, securing everything as you go. The tent is staked out, we get the fly on, we're just gonna put the last finishing touches here. So this one is actually really important because right here you'll notice you've got a big vent, and this can drop down to add additional venting in warm conditions. So we wanna make sure to take advantage of that vent, we stake out the back of the fly. I like to angle these back just to get a little bit more tension. All right, do this last one here. Now we've just got to do this last vent here. This one is important because it's going to keep you really comfortable. So I got the guy line, take the guy line out, take your stake, place it at the end of the loop here, and take it right down to the ground. You've got this garage, awesome place to store gear, you know, throw your stuff in before you head down to the swimming hole. Just tuck this door away here, and a toggle down here. Well, we're all set. Have fun, enjoy your new Boondocker hotel, and get out there.